judges, my dear teachers, my dear juniors, and my dear classmates. My name is Vikas Dhala, B.Ed second year, and my topic is if I were a Superman. As far as the topic is concerned, Superman. Superman means those who possess magical power or superpower. Okay. If I were a Superman, am I audible? All of you? Yes. Okay. If I were a Superman, then what are my skill for our nation, for our society? Like we live in a society and we are human beings and we live in society. And the first motto of our should be the development of our nation, the development of our society, the development of every individual, one and all present here in this art or in this world. Suppose I were a Superman. What is my prime duty for my society, my nation, and for every individual? We all know there are many problems. Suppose with regarding our country, with the context of our country, if we discuss with the regard of our country, there are many problems like unemployment, women exploitation. There are various robbery, yes or no? Various robbery, unemployment, women exploitation, and various kind of thief there. So, first of all, I would try to end all the corrupt people from our society. First motto, to eradicate all the corruption if I were a Superman. Second motto, to promote the efficient human power. If I were a Superman, I frame the example for our children, our youth, our society. Suppose I were a Superman, you also become a Superman for our country, our society, our world. How? No one is Superman. No one is hero. If they have such powers, they are not called Superman or heroes. If they do not practices or do not, we can say what, develop such power for their society, their human, their nation. So, prime motto of our society, to develop such things like eradicate unemployment, put emphasis on safety of human and frame example, and promote national integrity, and combine all others with the motto of we are all human beings, we are not inferior to others, so that we will unite others, united all, and develop such a nation and such a world where we live happily. Thank you.
And my classmate, my extempore speech topic is online learning. So you all know that we have recently gone through the COVID pandemic, in which we faced so many difficulties. And if we talk about especially the education, we faced so many problems because we were not acquainted with the system of online learning. But in the today's world, we, to some extent, achieved such competency in online learning. And as far as the online learning is concerned, India, we all know that we have the very minimum internet connection to the every district of our country, and we face so many problems with regard to the online learning. But we are being developed. We are being developed in this regard and we are trying our best to provide our student the online learning. And as far as the distance courses of Indian higher education is concerned, we are providing online education in different subjects. Like we know that IGNO courses are also offering online courses, and different. We are also studying different online courses in the outside of the India also. And if I talk specially about India, the Indian students now enrolling in a large number in online learning courses. And it is not only in India but also outside of the India also. And if I talk about this pandemic situation, in pandemic situation we all acquainted through the online classes, online meetings, and online conferences. So India is developing in the infrastructural aspect with regard to our education system, and we are also achieved so many things in this regard. So and I want to add one thing, that there is so many lacuna in our online learning system also, and we need to focus on online learning and how to improve that. We have to also concentrate on that issue. So if I conclude, Indian education system with regard to the online learning, we have achieved so many things, and we are also we have to achieve so many things also, because we are lagging behind in this online learning. Our students all across the India, they are not getting enough opportunity to enroll themselves in online learning. Thank you.
This, my dear teachers, my dear juniors, and my classmates. Today there is Extempore speech competition, and my topic is global warming. So, what is global warming? Let me first explain about it a little bit. First thing is global warming. Here it is, global means the earth, and warming means the increase in temperature, increase in earth temperature. That means the increase in earth temperature is called global warming, and it is caused due to various reasons, such as carbon emission, and that is pollution, air pollution. The main cause of global warming is air pollution or carbon emission. So, due to global warming, various ecosystems are destroyed, and it is very difficult for it is creating a difficult situation for the human beings also. As due to global warming, glaciers are melting day by day, and the sea level just increasing day by day. That affects the coastal areas. Just an example, in Jakarta, that is Indonesia, the sea level just increased, and the islands are submerged, and that is the indication that how fast the global temperature is increasing. So today we are talking about climate change, and one of the major point of climate change is global warming, and that's why even all the nations are taking different initiatives and organizing different meetings to combat this climate change or global warming issue. There is mentioned sustainable development goal also to reduce the carbon emission, so that we can tackle this issue. So, how can we prevent this global warming? So, first one is by reducing carbon emission, because this is a major contributor to air pollution, that which causes global warming. Second one is we can also deforestation, that is also a cause of global warming. Similarly, various other reasons are also there. So, in this way we can combat this problem. So, how to reduce the carbon emission? by adopting green technology, means clean and green fuel. If we can develop such technology that can produce or utilize clean and green energy, then we can also reduce the global warming problem. That's why solar technology can be useful here, and India also means promoting this very effectively, and the International Solar Alliance also there, which is jointly developed by India and France. So India is also working about it, and other nations all over the world, other nations also should work on this regard. And I personally, I would like to, in our personal level, we can also contribute to reduce global warming by planting trees. So I would like to request all my friends to plant trees and save the world. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone present here, respected judges, respected teachers, my classmates, and my dear juniors. I am Sivasakti Priyaranjan Sahu, B.Ed second year, and my topic is COVID-19 pandemic. First thing, what is pandemic? When some infection that spreads and it occupied a large part of the world and affected the life and property of a large part of the population of the world. We can call that as pandemic. As our records, in every 1 century, that means in every 100 years, there is a pandemic. So in our 21st century, we faced that pandemic as COVID-19. According to the reports, there are so many stories about pandemic that it spread from China, that all. But I think pandemic spread due to the activities of human. If we are when COVID-19 came, we did get aware about this. Due to so many reasons, there are no awareness programs at the beginning of the pandemic, and it spread, and which result we faced till now. It hampered our educational system, economics, population, and so many are there. But the best thing that pandemic taught us, that is humanity, how to help others, how to behave like a human, how to maintain unity among us. I think pandemic is the best teacher of 21st century. So if we get aware about the pandemic, now we are almost aware about the pandemic and the situations, the post-pandemic situations. The situations which is during the pandemic, that is, it was threatening. But the situation after pandemic, that is destroyed. In my mind, that is destroying. So the effect of pandemic is more dangerous after the infection. Then we have to develop our human nature to help others, our infrastructure, our educational system to aware about the pandemic, how to fight with pandemic, and so on. If we consider about India, at first India was the best country to fight against pandemic, but after the first wave, we get relaxed. So we faced the dangerous situation of second wave of the pandemic, which was heart-threatening till now. There are so many lives are destroyed due to pandemic, if they are infected with pandemic or not. I can give one example that one of my friend's father, he was not infected by COVID, but due to that pandemic situation, my friend lost his father. Thank you.
Respected sir, madam, my seniors and my friends. Today I Kalpana Tudu, student of B.Ed first year. Today I am here to give a speech on brain drain. So, as we all know that, what is brain? Brain is the most important part of our body, which controls all the organ system of our body. Every human body has a brain in their body, which controls all our feelings, everything, whatever we do in our daily life, what action we have to do, or what work we have to do, what we think, what we memorize, whatever. All those things are decided by our brain.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here. My esteemed teachers and my friends and dear juniors. My topic is World is One Family. As you already know, the famous quote in Sanskrit, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it means the whole world is our family, right? But I have to describe the point of view from the all of the people of the globe. Okay. So, as we consider all the people living in planet Earth are brothers and sisters. How is it? Because if we consider in geographical terms, then it is our Earth, and it is Mother Earth, right? It is nature, right? It provides us, it provides everyone food, shelter, and each and everything is provided by nature, directly or indirectly, right? So we live in Earth, so we are brothers and sisters. But if I talk in spirituality form, or then maybe I would be thinking about God who created us, and God is one, right? And He created all of us. So in that sense, we are brothers and sisters. So we are of one family. And if it present a context, in practical life, I would say that how we are brothers and sisters. Then we depend on each other. Globally, we depend on each other, right? Because of food and economy, right? Culture, tradition, education, whatever, everything, right? So we are dependent on each other. So in a family, we are dependent on each other also. Right? In a family, we are also dependent. So like that, all the people are dependent upon each other directly or indirectly. Okay, agree or not? So in that matter also, we can say that all the world is a family. And so if I consider from the all these terms indicate that all the people are included in one family. I should have included that if we talk about the practices we do or perform in daily life, what we do in a family, or if we are in a family, what do we do to take care of them? In a family, we take care of our members, we respect them, right? We think about them. Okay. So if we do this thing to all the people in the society, present in the society or in the globe, then universal brotherhood can be achieved, and for which there will not be more wars. If we consider the whole world as our family, will there be wars? No, right? So global peace can be achieved, universal brotherhood can be achieved, coordination, cooperation can be achieved, and the overall development of the human being as of global, it can be achieved. Thank you.
Wow, welcome to all of this meeting. I am Saswan from grade first student. Like the way my tasty touch all the coaches, my teachers and grand audience. My topic is action speaks louder than words. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty who has given me the chance, who has given me the ability and sheer love to convey something before you. I get honored to get a chance to say something on this topic, at least in it. So now, actions speak louder than words. What do we mean by action? When something we do, that is called our action. Okay? So, when some problems arises, when on our daily life, on daily basis, we use so many words. So so many actions are done by us. So when we are in a dispute, when we are in some problems, what should we do? Should we do immediately take some action, or wait till the appropriate time will come? So sometimes in some situations we get so much angry and say some words to the other side which is not true. That words may hurt them. That words may that words may worsen our relationship. So when someone hurts us or when some problem arises, we should wait. We should have patience to deal with that particular issue. But saying this, having patience is very easy for us, but actually having patience is not that much. So what to do? How we should develop patience and wait the right time. See, when some issue is there, then we should divert our mind from that issue to some other field, so that we can get some time to understand that problem, to get acquainted with that problem. That gives us patience. When we give some time to ourselves, that actually helps us to deal with that problem and wait till the right time arrives. But when we become impatient and start arguing with the other party, then we should wait at that time and let the God decide what should happen next. That's all from my side. Thanks for your patience.
Hello everyone, my name is Angul. I am from grade first year, and respected teachers, judges, and seniors, thank you all for giving me a chance to speak here. And today the topic of my speech is multi-language listening. Okay. Multilingualism. Multilingualism means we all speak with many different languages. Globally, there are many languages. In India, there are also many languages. And if I talk about my Odisha, then in Odisha there are also many different languages. So with all these different languages, we still live together, and we still able to communicate with each other. In ancient times, when human civilization started developing, at that time humans didn't actually use any language. They used their hand movement gestures to communicate with each other. And with time, they had difficulties to communicate with each other, so that they developed a way to use their tongue, mouth, and use that to develop a language. And the language helped them to express their whatever they think, whatever they want to tell, whatever they want to do, or whatever they want to be done by any other people, expressed by their mouth with the help of language. And we can this thing went into a variety of language. And if we talk about the history of language, many people say that Sanskrit is known as called as the mother of all languages. And if you describe Sanskrit, you will get to know that Sanskrit has a linking with other languages. In English or in Odia, Hindi, every language, there is a linkage between Sanskrit and all these languages. And some of the words are derived from Sanskrit, and even though all these are derived, but these all are different languages. And with time, language is also developing, and different languages are being created every century, and this process will go on, and we will communicate with each other like we are doing before. Thank you.
Hello. In October 2, Gandhi Jayanti, we generally celebrate our birthday of our dear family. In that day, our beloved Prime Minister launches the program Clean India. And our motto is to have a clean and green India. And today, my topic is also about clean and green. Me, myself, Rabindra Sahu, respected all. My topic is about clean India and green India. When I am telling you about clean India, first let's start from our own. When we start our journey from the morning, we start with brushing and our daily bath. Then, when you come to our, let's talk about ourselves, come to our class, we first cleanse our class, then our college, then our duty to clean our society, then can be our India. There are many programs that are launched by our government to have a clean India. And I think you already, every day morning you hear the song. Every morning that is a rants like we should to wake up. If you are telling Odia, you are Odia. It's because of to have a clean India and green India. Because if we talk about green India, in 2020, in Paris summit, almost all the countries of the world gathered together to have a discussion on the topic to reduce the temperature of world below averagely 2 degrees Celsius. Because, as you know, the first topic and the first and second topic of today is about global warming. Because of global warming, the day-to-day temperature of our Earth, our society, or I can say our atmosphere, get on increasing day by day. So that summit is about how to decrease the temperature of Earth averagely by 2 degrees Celsius, and that can happen only by decreasing the carbon dioxide, and that are indirectly handled by planting trees. That's nothing but green. And our government also launched many number of schemes to plant trees, to have green India, so that we can have a global green And it's because we are the student teacher, and it's our responsibility to make our students in the future the importance of clean India, so that clean India and also clean India, so that we can achieve a exemplar India for the global. Jai Ram. Dhanyawad.
So good afternoon to everyone, and here my topic is New Education Policy 2020. Of course you can say that it is very easy topic I have got, but for me I did not read it about it, so I can say it is difficult for me. But for my understanding, I can say the education. I don't want to speak about that, but its merit I can say about knowing it. So the government has declared this the new education policy 2020. So for the betterment of the children and the future youth, or the youth which are going to be the leaders of the country, isn't it? So the new education policy will make the student to learn the better or the best way, the best way ever happened in the society. And as we know, in the class we can see the smart room, and the usage of technology and also the usage of this smart board, and also the online classes. It may not be there in the class, but the new education policy says through the online also, the online classes also be soon available for the students, I can say. So in this way, the government's decision is very significant to this new education policy for all the students, all the students of a country, and it is not going to help only to the students, but also to the teachers who are recruited in the teaching profession. So teaching profession. So it is going to be help them also, because it is very new. It is going to be very new for especially to the government teachers, because they are not fully trained to the technology. But slowly it is going to help them also to be a best teacher, to use the technology also. Thank you.
Good afternoon, one and all present here, respected judges, my teachers, my dear juniors and my dear friends. I am Devasis Malik, and today my topic is hard work versus smart work. Okay. A very nice topic. So, in this present scenario, both this hard work and smart work both are equally important for us. Many students are hardworking. They study hard and achieve their goals. But if we do only the hard work, so it will take a lot of take time. Hard work is necessary, but to achieve more skills and more skills and more knowledge, smart work is also necessary. We have to do smart work during different exams, like for example, for different entrance exams and like for job. If we have not time, so our strategy should be to do smart work. So now, how can we do smart work? Okay, so every person has different strategy for to do things. So if and the strategy will vary from person to person. Everyone has different strategy to do smart work. So many of my friends, they do smart work. I have personally seen many of my friends. They have achieved a lot both by hard work and smart work. Okay. So we are more acquainted with hard work, but now it's time to focus on smart work also. So if I am going to if I will elaborate about how to do smart work, so my technique is we have. Now we have many accesses, like we have phones, we are using many smart devices, smart gadgets. The technology is we have a lot of technology nowadays. So we have easy access to all these things. So by the help of these smart gadgets and online systems, we can do smart work. This will be very effective. Along with smart work, we have to also give equal importance to hard work. Hard work also. That's all. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the participants who participated in Extempore. Stood here, your presence of mind, your speaking style, your fluency, your ability to communicate, that was important. Participating was more important than winning. So I congratulate all the participants. You are extraordinary than those who are sitting there and listening to you. So my congratulations to all the participants again. And let us come to the winners. First, Crucidius Dahlia. Second, Pradyumna Kumar. Third, Sivasati Priyaranjan. Congratulations to all the winners. And I hope those who are sitting at the audience benches, next time they will come, at least you will put efforts to stand here and speak something. Thank you.